Wyvern the Terrible has had his account deleted from YouTube. Now, I had a run-in with this guy. He's two-faced, and in my opinion, he's either some kind of undercover copper or he is a beep. Because he couldn't understand that all sides are controlled in this conflict, the Ukrainian conflict. This is a done deal before the war ever started. And you can see that the richest people on both sides are beeps, and they both have dual nationality to a certain country in the Middle East. And this has all been planned. This solves a problem because Russia needs the port in Crimea and those lands next to Crimea, and they have a high Russian population anyway, and they were always considered part of Russia. And then you have the collapse of the Soviet Union, which was also controlled. It happened on the 9th of November, a 9/11 date. That was completely controlled, and they had this problem. And so this problem has been a deal done by people connected to that country in the Middle East, and through it they've sorted out lots of issues. They've got rid of lots of old weaponry. They've spent trillions and trillions of dodgy assets, and now Ukraine has to pay all that money back through its resources. So Ukraine now is owned by the United States and the UK, their companies, which are all connected to that country in the Middle East. And you can see how they've controlled both sides. And he was supporting Zelensky, and Zelensky is from that country in the Middle East. Stalin, Lenin and Trotsky all met in a Brick Lane pub in London before the revolution. It was all sponsored from here. Communism is a beep movement. The Soviet Union was largely a hoax, and this war has been largely hoaxed. And this guy is connected to channels like SJJ, who is a bar mitzvah boy, the bar mitzvah boys, who is a Tory boy. Remember William Hague? And I'm the only Tory boy in the village. And a lot of his followers are beeps. SJJ. It is all controlled. And the truth movement is a scam. That's where Wyvern the Terrible was spot on. Academic agent, he is a Freemason. AA. They have names which have the capital letter at the first and then capital letter at the second name. So it has a duality, a twins. Academic agent. There's lots of them about. Angry Astronaut, they're all Freemasons. You can tell they're Freemasons. Academic agent released a book with a pyramid. They're all Freemasons. The truth movement is completely fake. There is no truth movement. I know personally. I was threatened off this platform. Threatened off this platform. There is no truth movement. There is no democracy in the UK. All opposition groups are controlled. And it's all connected to that country in the Middle East. And this war was created by that country in the Middle East. Now we're going to go to the next war, which will be war with China and the United States, which is the real war. And so they have to solve this problem first. And this war was a done deal before they ever fought the war. And this is what that dum-dum, Wyvern the tub of lard, didn't get. And he's a backstabbing, two-faced snide who's always banging on about race, when we know that people who do that to his extremes tend to be beeps. The right wing are beeps. Tommy Robinson. My guess is he was some kind of policeman or beep. And he was a two-faced snide with loaded magazine content and good riddance. Thank you.